Right now, they're under this incredible systemic military, economic and cultural oppression. But they will win in the end. And it is the duty of the international community to help hasten that end. So I want to finish just by suggesting some practical things that could and should be done. Practical things that should be raised in the United Nations and other forums. First of all, there should be a halt to Western arms sales to Pakistan, which are being diverted from the intended fight against the Taliban and Al-Qaeda to repress the Baloch population. These weapons include US-supplied F-16 fighter jets and Cobra attack helicopters, which I've seen from video evidence have been used to bomb Baloch villages, destroying crops and killing livestock and civilians. In fact, the US arms deals with Pakistan violate the Leahy Amendment to the Foreign Assistance Act, which prohibits Washington from providing weapons to foreign armed forces that are engaged in violations of human rights. The second proposal I'd suggest is that the United Nations should appoint a special rapporteur on Balochistan to monitor and report to the General Assembly and the Human Rights Council on human rights abuses and ethnic discrimination in Balochistan. Thirdly, we need a UN fact-finding mission to go to Balochistan to independently assess the deteriorating humanitarian situation. We need those independent UN monitors and observers to go there to see the facts and to come back and tell the UN the truth. Fourth, Pakistan must be pressed to lift entry restrictions and permit free access to Balochistan to aid agencies who have historically been excluded, even when the earthquake took place, to journalists and to human rights defenders. So that's in order to ensure the delivery of aid to the impoverished population, which is not getting through, to enable free media reporting, and to allow the documentation of the effects of military occupation. Fifth, the military and intelligence chiefs in Pakistan who are responsible for human rights abuses by Pakistani state officials using the Alien Tort Crimes Act, which has a remit even in foreign countries. Seventh, Western aid to Pakistan should be made conditional on ending human rights violations. Until Islamabad complies, all aid should be withdrawn from the Pakistan government and switched to local or international aid agencies that conform to international human rights norms. But none of that funding should go via the Pakistan government. And eighth and finally, the international community needs to consider a boycott, sanctions and disinvestment campaign targeting Pakistani government, military and intelligence officials who are implicated in human rights crimes in Balochistan.